Good morning, Schrute Stocks family. What's going on, guys? Today is Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021, and man, look at my account here, 97 grand. No. What happened is I had a buy order go through. My trailing stop loss went through on this Rocket Mortgage company, guys. Remember I told you I put in that trailing stop loss? So this morning I woke up and I saw this thing. I was up like 70% already, so I put in my trailing stop loss 20%. It cashed me out at like, I think 31.58. It had to dip below, and then that's what it did. So that's what ended up happening with me, guys. So the sell order went through. That's what ended up happening. Hey, I've been preaching to you what? Don't chase hype, don't chase hype. So that's what ended up happening, guys. Now, here's the thing, guys. So I have the 63 grand sitting right here, or 64, whatever it is. And what happened to me is this Rocket Mortgage, guys, I still think may end up having a squeeze. I'm thinking of changing my strategy of the 20% buffer range I give to actually starting my trailing stop loss at when I hit 75%. Sorry, let me clarify. When I hit 75% gain, to then put a 25% trailing loss. So it's still around, I would still be able to make 50%, but you see that 25% buffer gives a much better, gives much better buffer room in that regard, So right now I'm sitting at like, what, $36. That's when I started this thing, when it was like $37 and stuff like that in the morning. So I should have done it a little bit earlier, but that's just what it is. So right now, I do know that this company, Rocket Mortgage, they're doing, the CEO is giving like a conference at, I think, like a Morgan Stanley thing right now. And that could get this thing to start moving again, guys. That could get this thing to start moving. Now, I'm trying to think what the next move should be, guys, to be quite honest. I'm really trying to think of what the next move should be on this, because I have this money sitting here. You know what? I'm going to put I told you yesterday, I don't want to show you guys the wrong direction. I showed you guys yesterday that I believe in Clover Health, and the reason why I sold out was, because I could have made I wanted to make that 5 grand back, that I lost from my initial 25 grand investment from Clover. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to buy right now 25,000. I believe in Clover Health, guys. I'm not trying I don't want you guys to think I'm like two-faced in this thing and I'm going to do this. No, guys, I still believe in Clover Health. I'm going to buy into it. Definitely, I don't want you guys to think that this is a bad play to be in. All right, so I got it on Clover Health like that. I'm fine with it. Now we have 40K to play around with here. So that's the question I got now. Where do I want to put the rest of this money? So I could just put it into Zomedica, which is something I'm fine with. The other thing is, it's so hard to understand like what might happen with Rocket Mortgage, if it might squeeze again, if it might not. Another company to look at is this UWMC. This company is following very closely to what happened with Rocket Mortgage, guys. This company has been doing very similar patterns to what they've been doing, at least in the last like one day. And there's no catalyst for them. There's no short squeeze on UWMC. But look, you can see what happened yesterday. This is Rocket Mortgage, so it was like stabilized and then it shot up. Now watch what happened here. This is stabilized and then it shot up. Similar pattern, like just like that. So that company is pretty much following what Rocket Mortgage is doing right now. So what I think I might end up doing, guys, is, let's see. Basically, I have to kind of decide like, this guy is given the Rocket Mortgage CEO is given his conference right now. Typically that will be a catalyst. Let's see. Actually, I'm reading it right now. He's saying, this is Jay Farner. He's saying the last few days, this is CEO of Rocket. It's like the last few days, people have realized that we are also a tech company. Even at the high of yesterday, we are still below average on the S&P in terms of PE ratio. That's pretty confident, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Hearing this right now, I'm talking to you real time. What's going in my head? I haven't made any plays or any predetermined thoughts right now. So I don't know. Hearing him say something like that, where he thinks that this thing is still undervalued despite having it hit whatever $40-something yesterday. Yeah, that's definitely pretty confident. That gives me some solid confidence on that. Not gonna lie. Also, another thing to kind of mention here is this company is not just mortgage. It's not just a mortgage company. So if you think of like Square and those things, Cash App, those are fintech, financial technology companies. Those are huge. Those are actually enormous of what's going to be going on in the coming years of finance. That's why crypto has gotten a lot more buzz. I mean, it was going to be that way regardless, but it's one of the things that really make crypto a lot bigger in this day and age. So I got to start thinking here if we think, do I think this thing is going to squeeze into above from this point where it's at right now or not? And I kind of want to mitigate like my risk as much as possible and basically just go from there. I'll say this. I do believe in Rocket Mortgage. It's not a company I wouldn't mind keeping anyway. UWMC, I know, is following the same pattern that they are. So here's what I could do. I could put money in both of these, and then I could just put some money back into Zomedica because I know the Zomedica is going to run up come, end of March. Oh, Sidious is also down today below $2. Okay, this... Oh man, guys. I'm doing this video live right now so you guys can see legitimately. If you guys go through those same thoughts, I want you to know you're not alone in it, because I know the feelings and I want you to see that, hey, I also am going through the same thought processes that you guys go through. Let's see, Rocket's at $33. This thing's sitting at $10 here. I have how much to work with here? 38. I think here's what I might end up doing, guys. All right. First thing I'm going to do is Zomedica, 213. What price did I buy it yesterday? It was like 217. I think I bought it yesterday. I still think Zomedica is a good buy. All right. First thing I'm going to do is put 10 grand into Zomedica. 10 grand I think is going to be, that's fair. Zomedica I think is a good purchase. Okay. And then Sidious I like as well. I'm going to start with 5 grand in Sidious. Let's go. All right. Sidious is a little bit more of a longer term hold. Not, when I say longer, I'm not saying it could be 2 years, in all honesty. But the catalyst, I talked about it in a previous video, with the Minilock technology, things like that. This has been on my radar for a while. So this one I'm going to keep there. Sensonics I also want to have. Let me see the price on this thing. Oh yeah, this is solid buy too. 328. Honestly, I think it's probably going to cool down a little bit more. I actually really do want Sensonics. If I can get in the 2s, anywhere below 3, I would like it. So I might hold off on Sensonics for just a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Now I have 23 grand to work with, guys. Let's see. What do I think might end up happening today? To be quite honest, guys, I'm not sure what I really want to do with this. I'm just going to keep it there for right now. If you have any thoughts, comments, ideas, please let me know at the bottom, all right? Please let me know in the comment section below what you think I should do with this next play. I want to hear from you guys. Like I said, this is a family, guys. I'm not just calling 100% of the shots. You let me know. I'm going to let you know what I'm doing, what's going in my head. You guys let me know what you guys are thinking, what you're feeling. And, like I said, guys, this is a family. I'm not the 110% expert on everything, You can see the mistakes I make, but I want you to see that I make mistakes and I'm learning from the mistakes. And that's what this whole journey is about, guys. So I'm not here to be chasing hype the whole time, but sometimes we got to remember, we're trying to grow this thing a little bit faster. To the $1 million mark, so we kind of have to make a little bit more of a risky play on some of these moves. All right, so that's why Clover is going to be a little bit of a longer term hold for us, just because this thing we gotta ride this thing out for a few months at least. I think Clover is going to be The Clover, I think we're not going to see any big profits from this one until summertime. So this one, we just got to know we have 25K locked up in that. So, okay, Clover's going to sit like that. But you see, we still have another 25 or 23 to work with. So the real thing is, if I really believe in Zomatic and this thing can double up, by end of March, guys, that would mean if I put in like another 25K here, guys, this thing could make, big returns for us. So, yeah, I definitely need to go do something a little bit more shorter term. That's why right now, to be what's in my head right now is to go into Zomedica, Rocket, or this UWMC. This is really where my head is at right now, that which one of these three do I want to put my money in, and kind of just go like that. Because one of these is going to have like a run up, I feel. And the question is when, like at what time, and that's kind of just how we have to run through things. All right, guys. All right. I appreciate all the love, comments, and feedback you're giving me. Please like, comment, subscribe, if you appreciate this transparency I'm showing you. So thanks again for everything, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and let's get wealthy. That's my new catchphrase. All right. Bye, guys.